Yeah, for a person that's interested in going from, maybe a technical job into more leadership, one is find companies that do something you're interested in, right? You got to be interested in it because you're going to have to put in the time. What works for me, what has worked for me, and what I try to kind of instill in my team is the idea that if you see a challenge, and at a company like ours, there's always something. Whether you can improve this, you see something that doesn't work very well there's a little bit of friction in the process here. If you see something, talk about it, come up with some ideas, and just go off and solve it. Maybe it's not even directly part of your role, but what tends to be, valued, you get seen, right? You get it's how you can make yourself visible, and you make the company better, and you get to do something new and exciting. So I guess that's, don't feel like you're constrained by the specifics of your job role, right? There's always stuff that you're going to see that you might be able to do better, that you could solve, and go off and do it. Well, I started out in engineering and kind of did my engineering thing and tried to follow my own advice where I saw an area that needed to be improved and I just went off and worked on it, whether it was within my job scope or not. And I kind of did that over and over. That gave me the opportunity to do a lot of different things. I ran our service department for quite some time, so that's field service, training, aftermarket parts, warranty, technical publications, all those sorts of things. I was able to be a part of all those. So when you combine that with my technical skills, I ended up being relatively well-rounded, I guess you'd say, which is always something that's important as you move up into leadership roles. I think at the end of the day, a lot of what I've done is build teams. It's not my skill, it's the skill of those on the teams that I've been able to put together that end up being successful. So building a good team, and that's, turns out, easy to do. Well, I'll say it's hard to do, it's easy to grow within a company like Proterra because there's so many opportunities. But you really got to make sure that you have the right folks on your team, the best possible team with that diversity of thought that I mentioned, diversity of viewpoint. Let them be successful, and I think that's sort of the key to leadership, making that jump from a individual contributor into a leadership role. It's recognizing that you've got to have that team.